Welcome to Spain again.
Oh, thank you very much. Good to be back.
We saw you with Dolph being the Raw Tag Team Champions, and right now Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are the champions, but they don't get well each other. So, do you think you both have opportunities to regain that title?
Well, obviously, if they were not having their issues, we would absolutely regain the titles. The only reason we lost the titles is because Braun Strowman decided to interfere in the match and fight me out of the building, and that should have caused a disqualification, yet the referee let it continue. So if they were fine, we'd win. Right now we will win. Either way, Braun Strowman is the cause of us not being tag team champions.
You came back from the independent scene, and then you go to NXT. Unfortunately, you injured yourself, and then you came back to Raw. What is it like to be back again in the main roster, having this run with Dolph Ziggler? Do you think you will have an individual career and you will make a better run than what you came first to WWE?
Well, the reason I came back was for no other reason to eventually be WWE champion. You know, Dolph and I aren't strictly a tag team. We're an alliance, two individuals together with a common goal. And I chose to come back. It wasn't like I was scouted. I wasn't like I was hoping I would come back one day. I was doing a lot of things out there, and the time was right for me to come back home to WWE. And I wanted to go to NXT because I believe an individual can grow the brand. And I was growing multiple brands outside of WWE. So I got my time in NXT. I was NXT champion. I loved every second of it. I got injured, and during the injury, I knew when I came back, I was coming back bigger, better, and it was time to come back to Monday Night Raw. But yeah, inevitably, the goal is to be a Universal Champion with Dolph Ziggler as Intercontinental Champion and as both as Tag Team Champions.
We're 2 weeks away from Survivor Series. Which is the match that you desire to be in this pay-per-view?
Well, if you watched Raw last week, you saw that I said I'll be watching Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar and the Universal Championship match very closely. Brock Lesnar won the Universal title, so that's what I'm looking for. So if I have to hunt down Brock Lesnar across the world, that's exactly what I'm going to do. He's going to be there fighting AJ Styles. Again, I'll be watching closely. And again, if I have to go to his farm, I will hunt him down and I'll fight him for that Universal Championship.
We saw a crowd jewel that the referee gets out of you of the finals of the WWE World Cup. And my question is, when Dolph Ziggler won the semifinals with your intervention, but lost the finals against Shane McMahon, my question is, does Dolph needs Drew, or Drew needs Dolph?
Well, I'm unpinned and have not been submitted the entire time I've been here, so I think I've proven that I'm an unstoppable force. When it comes to Dolph and Seth Rollins in the tournament, Dolph beat Kurt Angle, and I just stood and watched it with the best seat in the house. When it comes to Seth Rollins, I was minding my own business outside the ring. I accidentally crossed his path one time, but I didn't touch him, and he decided to dive on me at one point. Then he dove on me again. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I could provoke twice. First time I let it go. Then he dove on me a second time. Then I retaliated, and then Dolph won. But again, I don't know who were the bad guys. Seth Rollins brought that on himself. And in the final, the referee decided to throw me out for absolutely no reason, but I was there to support my friend. And then Shane McMahon cheated and won. So in my eyes, Dolph Ziggler won the tournament, is the best in the world, and Shane cheated. Actually, I think we should set up a match between Dolph and Shane, one-on-one, with no shenanigans, and I think Dolph will make quick work of Shane McMahon.
Last question. Who would be the man that you will that would you like to face at WrestleMania 35 if you have the opportunity to wrestle individually?
I honestly don't care. It's whoever the Universal Champion is. If it's Brock Lesnar, cool. The man's completely unbeatable, it seems. He runs through every single, whoever's top of the heap. Brock Lesnar tears through them. Said, I've not been beaten, I've not been submitted. I came back for a reason, that's to be number one. And if I get the opportunity to fight Brock Lesnar, I'll be the man to take down Brock Lesnar.